Ball State had 15 three-pointers tonight. I guess what made it challenging on your defense all evening long? Cece mentioned that 3 conference losses, other team has shot well from beyond the arc.
Yeah. What was your question?
No,
That's a true statement.
Yeah.
That is a true statement.
I guess what challenges were Ball State presenting to your defense tonight?
I thought Ball State did a really nice job of moving without the ball. They did a really nice job of reading defense. They've traditionally been a very patterned team, and they've gotten away from that. I think not having that pattern and that freedom of movement, I think they did a really nice job of reading screens and moving the basketball. And then on top of that, when they got the shots, they made them, which you got to give them credit for that too. That's obviously, if you saw us shoot the ball, that's a difficult thing to do.
And Ali Becky had 18 points in the first half. What adjustments were made at halftime to try to slow her down a little bit?
None. She just missed more shots in the second half than she did the first half. I mean, we didn't guard her any better. She didn't take as many shots, thank God, or she would have had 48.
We got to see a lot more bench players earlier into the game. What was the motivation behind that?
Well, I mean, just trying to get kids reps and getting kids in, and I mean, I didn't take Gabby, Erica, and Cece out, but Yaya and Maddie, I thought I wanted to play them about 35 minutes, so we had to get them out and get them some rest. And Maddie didn't have a lot of practice time this week, and Yaya's just a young kid trying to figure it out. I thought she did a great job of figuring it out, but I don't think either of them should be playing 40 minutes. So just trying to get some kids in. Kate shot it well. Has been shooting it well in practice. Hit a big 3 for us at Western. Wanted to get her a look early. Just trying to get some minutes for some kids and try to get us ready for the tournament.
And aside from the game tonight, there were some festivities around it with National Women, Girls, and Sports Day. What was it like getting to have the other Ohio teams here tonight?
Well, I mean, I think our players always appreciate the support of the other athletes. We've been fortunate to have a lot of support from our community in general, and I know that they appreciate it. I think we're all probably a little disappointed we didn't give them a better showing, and we couldn't pull this one out. I think our kids really fought hard and got themselves into it and gave themselves a chance. And just every time we did, it seems like Ball State knocked down a big 3. They shoot it well. They hit very timely ones, and we tried to get ourselves back in it and just couldn't quite get over that hump. And part of it is that first quarter defense really dug us a hole, and we couldn't quite get out of it.
Coach, you were without Kaylee tonight. Obviously, it shortened the bench and stuff like that. How much of a factor was fatigue, especially down the stretch?
I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So you can't. From my perspective, I don't worry about if that's existing or not. We just have to deal with it, and that's what we have to deal with. So. I thought we looked slow most of the game. I actually thought we looked better in the fourth quarter than we did most of the game, which is ironic. I know that goes against conventional wisdom. But our offense picked up in the second half. Unfortunately, our defense didn't. But I thought we looked so, maybe we were just conserving energy on the defensive end. Maybe that's why that number looked bad. I don't know. But I felt like we played with more tempo and pace and had a better defensive effort in the second half, or the fourth quarter even. But either way, it wasn't good enough. I think that's the bottom line.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Tonight, what were some of the biggest challenges that are presenting to you guys on the defensive end?
They were just playing fast tempo, like they were getting up and down the floor quickly, and we wasn't getting back in transition, so it killed us on the defensive end, allowing them to shoot 15 threes, and we put ourselves in a slump, and it was hard for us to fight out of it, but we just got to keep moving forward to get better.
And Ali Becky, number 0, had 18 points, I believe, in the first half. What were the adjustments made at halftime to slow her down a little bit? In the first half, she had 6 threes.
We just talked about just locking in on defense, just finding her, knowing that she's capable of hitting all those threes. We had to focus on her and finding her on the floor. We couldn't leave her open, and we did pretty good on her, but, it opened up a lot of shots for their other teammates. We just got to get better at defense and rotate differently on defense. So it's just the little mistakes that we got to keep improving on.
You guys have been able to come from behind a lot this season, but obviously fell a little bit short tonight. What does it do to you guys to be in that position to have to come from behind so often?
I mean, we gonna keep fighting to the end. I mean, that's just the type of team we are. But it kind of sucks when we dug ourselves in the hole because we don't have like that much depth on our bench. So it's hard to keep trying to push through those comebacks. We just have to start off strong every game and start putting ourselves in the hole and trying to fight back towards the end because obviously it's not working for us. So we just got to keep getting better. And then we didn't have a good shooting percentage tonight, so I feel like that caused us a big loss too as well.
How has the communication on the court been recently?
Not so well. Like we were losing shooters all night. I feel like we just have to improve communicating with each other effectively like we do it in practice, but we just got to apply it to the game and just keep moving forward.
You got Northern Illinois on Saturday. What are some of the things that you guys need to work on? 2 straight losses to get back into the win column.
Like I said, it's the defensive end. Like our offense is always gonna come. Like we never have a problem with scoring. It's just getting stops on the defensive end. We have to lock in on defense because a lot of our losses are coming from teams shooting really well behind the three. Like referring back to Western, losing to NIU, they shot good. Losing to Ball State, they shot good behind the three. We just have to find those shooters and just lock in defensively. Thank you.